Hey everyone, and welcome back to Newegg TV. My name is Paul. Today I'm joined by 4 of our fellow gamers here from the website KBMOD. Just to introduce everyone, well, why don't you guys introduce yourselves? How about that?
Sure.
We'll start over here. We got John.
I'm John.
Okay.
I'm Brandon. What do you want from me?
Just
age, weight, where you came from.
Serial number.
Serial number. Yeah.
Okay.
No. Yeah. Go.
I'm Brandon.
Brandon.
I'm Scott.
Got Scott.
And I'm Nick.
Nick over there. All right, so these are all the guys from KBMOD, and basically we have one other member here who's not here. Well, you guys have lots of people who you kind of work with.
Yeah, KBMOD
right?
comprises of a lot of people, but there's one very angry individual who's not here today.
Okay.
His name is Bob.
That's Bob.
And he will be missed.
Yeah,
Is he dead?
No, he's not dead. He just has a wife and 3 kids, so he can't do fun stuff anymore.
I see.
Yeah, you said he
I
will
see.
be missed, and that confused me a little bit.
Yeah.
So Bob originally contacted me about this current little project. This is all in support of Extra Life 2013, which we'll get to in just a second. But Bob hit me up, and I was like, "Well, what do you want us to do, Bob? Let's build some gaming machines for everyone who works for you at KBMOD." And Bob was like, "No, I don't think we should do that. Let's do a couple builds for charity, and we'll give those systems away."
So Bob, so Bob turned down personal machines to give.
Yeah, he said you guys would all be cool with it.
Yeah, I'm just going out.
All right. So all right, well, we've lost a couple people, obviously at this point, but we're gonna press forward. Otherwise, we at least still have Brandon here.
I'm still here. Oh, Scott's returned.
Oh, good, Scott.
I came back. I care about the kids too much.
You remembered you have a mic on too, which is important for hearing things.
Sorry.
We've only got 2 mics right now, guys, so sorry about the audio real quick. But let's give a rundown what these builds are actually for, because they're for charity. We're going to build them here, and then the KBMOD crew is going to be raffling them for Extra Life 2013. So how's it going, Scott?
I'm sorry.
Scott lost his mic.
It's all right. I'll just hold it. It's fine.
Nice. That's good. Then you can pass it around. Just
He
like
confirmed that he had the microphone.
That's
and he
true.
did
No,
not have
this
the microphone.
will work. This will
like
work.
Bob Barker.
It's like
remember to have your pet spayed and neutered. Goodbye.
Exactly.
All right. Well, yeah. So Extra Life is a charity that we, as KBMOD, have been doing for about 2 years now.
A couple years.
And yeah, it's basically a charity that helps kids at different children's hospitals around the country, and you can choose what children's hospital you actually decide to play for. And then basically the meat of the charity is playing games for 24 hours at any given time to raise money, and you can form teams. And we as KBMOD are a team of a bunch of people all together that raise money. I think last year we ended up raising about $50,000.
Yeah, a little over
Very nice.
$50,000.
With a team of how many people did we have total? Like probably like
30.
30, yeah. So, and that all aggregates together, obviously. And yeah, so it's a really good cause, and it really helps out kids. And this year, I think we're aiming for, oh boy, what is our goal?
Our goal is
100K. So yeah, so we have a long way to go. And the date of the actual LAN that we're having as KBMOD, we're actually going to be streaming it for 40 hours.
I think it's 36 hours.
36 hours straight. All of us that work on the website are going to be going to Bob, who we talked about earlier. We're going to be going to his house, to his basement, and invading his privacy for about 36 hours.
Excellent.
And streaming games. So these 2 PCs and all these components you see in front of you that will be assembled will go a very long way. So we really want to give a big thanks to you guys here at Newegg and all the sponsors that have given us all this stuff. So.
All right. So the deal is going to be, once these are all built, of course.
Yes.
When you guys are actually doing, is this going to go in tandem with your live stream?
Yes. So we do a bunch of giveaways, obviously, to incentivize donations on the live stream. So these 2 PCs will be raffled off if you donate.
We haven't figured out the raffle just yet,
Right.
but it'll go to raffle donors of a certain amount. We'll do tickets. And all throughout the live stream, that'll be kind of the grand prize at the end.
Yep, exactly. So yeah, so two people that donate to a good cause will get these PCs.
So get a raffle ticket, and then you'll be put in an entry for a drawing to win one of these systems, and maybe some other stuff too. Of course, that's a little bit further down the line.
Yep.
As far as when we're filming this.
Brandon will be the one managing all that while we play games.
Excellent.
Brandon will have no fun.
I have to say, shout out to Brandon. He has no fun for 36 hours, but we have a lot of fun. But he keeps it all together.
Just
He
gives
spends
a
his
run
time in Excel.
behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Excellent. Now, if anyone is interested in participating in Extra Life 2013,
yes.
Say apart from this, like if people want to do their own live streams, this kind of reminds me of like when I was younger, and you'd sign up for like a 4K or something, and you get sponsors for you. It's kind of like that. It's just you're playing video games, so it's more fun, I guess.
Right. Instead of like that back-breaking work of running for 4 miles, it's like play games for 24 hours.
Who runs anymore?
That's right. Yeah, not me.
I think that's what got us all into it. It's like,
Excellent.
this is actually something I want to do, and it's easier than running a long distance.
Exactly. And it goes for a good cause, right? Something you like to do that's fun that can also go to a good cause.
So Extra Life 2013.
Yep.
Google that or go to their website. And,
extra-life.org.
Extra-life.
Yep. Definitely. Yeah, and go sign up and rally whoever you have around you, family, friends, to donate.
You can join other teams if you want. If you want to join our team, feel free. We like more people. The more people, the better.
Beautiful. All right, so one thing we definitely need to say right now is a huge thank you to all of our sponsors, because we have quite a few manufacturers here who have donated these parts to us so we could build the system so that KBMOD could give them away via raffle them off. You guys get what I'm saying, right? Okay, so let's start from the top for our processors, which we have a couple 3770Ks right here for kind of the core of the machine. We have a model. Nick's going to model for us. Right?
I'm sorry.
If he doesn't break the stuff,
there.
yeah, there you
All
go.
Right. A couple 3770Ks donated by Intel, so huge thanks to them for that. Kind of the hearts of each system right there. Excellent, excellent. Also from ASUS, we have a couple components. The motherboard, first off, so the Maximus 5 formula right there. Socket 1155, ROG series motherboard. Excellent, excellent board right there. ASUS also threw in a couple optical drives, so we have a couple DVD burners also to kind of round out the machines.
Very nice.
Also, NZXT came in big with some donations here as well. So for each system, for each 3770K, we have a custom, well, not custom, we have the case, of course, which is the NZXT Phantom 820, which is an awesome case. We've actually got one right behind us right here. So we're going to be building in those. We have one white and one black version. That's going to be housing all the components. We also have NZXT closed-loop liquid coolers, the Kraken X60. A couple of those as well, so those are going to be keeping our 3770Ks nice and chilly, perhaps overclock worthy, or definitely overclock worthy, I should say. And then also from NZXT, we have something else, which is the power supply. Yes, of course, 700-watt power supply. That's the NZXT Hale 82 V2. So that's plenty of power for both of these systems. From G.Skill, which is actually up on top, we got our memory kit, G.Skill Trident X memory, which is awesome. They gave us couple 2x8 gig kits of DDR3 2400 speed memory. So
some fast RAM.
Oh yeah, really fast memory. Also from Seagate, we have our storage. Brandon, you mind jump right in front there? We got both an SSD, Seagate 600 series SSD, which I'm a big fan of. I've really liked the performance of those so far. So it's a 240 gig, I believe, or maybe 256. I forget what capacities those come in. But the Seagate 600 series SSD, as well as the Seagate Barracuda 3 terabyte mechanical drive. So got your OS on the SSD and the big mechanical drive for storage. Also from EVGA, since these are gaming systems, since gaming is something of the theme right now, this is where we have a slight differentiation between the two builds. So the build on the right, as you guys are looking at it, is going to be an EVGA GeForce GTX 760. That's their special ACX cooler, and this is the cool version that has a dual BIOS. And then on the other side, we also have an EVGA GTX 770, again, also the super clocked ACX version with dual BIOS, which is pretty cool. Rounding out everything, of course, we need an operating system, so we're going to be rolling with Windows 8. So we have Windows 8 somewhere. Find it, Steve. Yes, there it is, Windows 8 Pro. So we'll be installing that on each one. So basically, you see these systems, for whatever lucky raffle winner wins them, they'll be good to go. All you're really going to need is a monitor, probably, and maybe a mouse and a keyboard. Yeah. And keyboard and mouse or die. I was trying to work that in.
Yeah, no, it works. You did it.
Okay, cool. See? Got it. That's very clever. But apart from that, the only thing we haven't quite decided, we're going to do like a build race here, but we really haven't worked out the details of that. So let's just do that right now, just off the cuff. I'll help.
Thank you, Paul.
Okay.
That's kind of you.
They need the assistance.
All right.
Paul, how about this? I'm really good at I can get really good at tearing up plastic in boxes. So I can definitely get the components out for you and laid out in a very neat fashion.
Good skills.
And kind of like when my dad used to work on cars, he used to just be like, hey, hand me that socket wrench.
Okay.
So I think that approach would work really well for me.
What about you, Nick?
I'm good at looking at things.
All right.
Okay.
How about Brandon and John? You guys have PC building experience?
A little bit.
All right, extensive.
Yeah, they're very good.
The funny thing is that they do too.
Well, see, there's levels though. I mean, I built my PC 4 years ago, but the fact that it booted upon first install of all the parts was a miracle. So.
Cause for celebration.
We'll see. Right. I can do the basics, but some of the more finer points of this newer technology, I'm still running in a 1440 by 900 resolution. I'm to be honest with everyone. So.
At least you're up front.
Yeah, I mean, it's good to be honest about that sort of thing.
Paul's like, don't say that.
Like, I mean,
it's just so that I love my GTX 470 and I'm never getting rid of it. So.
All right, well, that's a good card anyway. So
it is.
My wife's using that card right now, so there's no shame in that.
Well,
what?
That's a little shameful.
So
Your wife's using the card.
Well, she loves to play WoW.
Is there something wrong with World of Warcraft?
I like
No,
I love WoW.
not at
No, I
all.
love WoW.
Not at all. I was saying that in a very
Okay, cool. It
positive-
just sounds like a slight, but I don't think it was.
It's not
like
the most graphics intensive game.
Very
that
true.
you can
Very
find.
true.
All right, so I have a proposal. Since what would be awesome would be to just to split you guys up as is, and we'll have sort of a debacle over on this side from what you guys have been describing, and just an epically built system on this side. But since this is for charity, and since we do want these systems to be desirable for anyone going in the raffle, I propose we split you guys up. So we'll have one of each of you and one of each of you join.
Okay.
All right.
Do it.
Of course you will.
All right. So John's got Scott, Nick, and Brandon, and whose team should I join?
I think. Do you want to be like? What if you were like the master,
referee?
Yeah, referee.
Okay.
And like if someone's out of bounds, like if I'm installing the video card upside down, you can tell me.
So I'll be there to prevent damage to the systems whenever possible.
Totally.
Okay.
I think
that sounds
just
good.
kind of like as the wise person in the background watching everything.
So we're gonna line this up. We're gonna be timing each of these builds just to give it a bit of a competitive edge for you folks at home. We'll chop all that together, so you're gonna see a very small version of each build. We're gonna go one and then the other, so we'll get a time for the first build, and then we'll see if the next team can beat that time. And we'll be back to you guys in just a few minutes, hopefully with some excellently built builds with immaculate cable management and overclocks and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
Let's get to it. Ladies and gentlemen, John and Scott have just clocked in with an epic time of 1 hour and 45 minutes for their build. John wanted me to point out that it was mostly because he let Scott do things. Next up, we have Nick and Brandon here behind me, and they're going to take a run at attempting to beat the time that John and Scott put in. You ready, guys?
Ready. You're ready. Let's do this.
You don't have any hardware in your hands. Oh. Okay, go. And we're back. If you guys have just been watching this video, which I assume you have if you're watching this part, unless you just jumped forward to this part, in which case you should go back to the beginning to watch it again so you understand what's going on right now. We've been building computers. The computers are now built, and we were also timing these builds. So let's start over here. John, how did you do?
1 hour, 45 minutes, and 23 seconds.
29 seconds.
Right.
29 seconds.
You don't need 6 more
It would have been much
seconds.
faster if I didn't have Scott behind here hindering.
He let me wire for a little bit, so that slowed us down. But what was your guys' time?
Well, it was slightly after a minute or an hour, 45 minutes. It was actually like 30 seconds. So we were, it was a close race.
No,
it was a close race.
It was minutes behind.
I mean, really, these builds are for charity. So really, when it comes down
it's not
to
really
it,
competitive.
it's about that the builds are together. They're working, and all.
Both of them booted up right away.
As far as we can tell, yeah, we had one fan that wasn't spinning on the white build, but we rewired a little bit, and that worked it out. So, really, it's all about us coming together, working as a team, for a common goal.
To win, right. Oh, I mean, for charity.
Oh.
I mean, yeah.
For the kids.
It's for the kids, but also we won this build race.
All right. So,
which also helps the kids.
Again, guys, if you're watching this now, it's probably not yet time for the, no. Here's what's going to happen. These are going to be up for a charity donation, and then you get entered into a drawing to win these systems. So we're going to have links for that down in the description below. It's actually happening at the beginning of November, so stay tuned for that. We'll post a little reminder video for you guys at that time, so you know that you can join in, make a donation to possibly win one of these builds. So on behalf of the entire KBMOD crew right here, as well as everyone here at Newegg, I'd like to say a huge thank you to all the sponsors one more time: Intel, ASUS, NZXT, Seagate, G.Skill, EVGA, and Microsoft for donating the hardware as well as the software for these builds. And thanks to you guys again for coming down and building these today.
Thank you, Paul.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks for having us.
It's been the easiest build I've ever done because I didn't have to really build anything. It was kind of cool. Should do this more often.
Nick, how did you do? Was it the easiest build you've ever done?
Yeah, it was really great.
Really easy.
Right, Brandon.
Nick
it was the easiest build Nick's ever done.
It was the easiest build I've ever done.
It is.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Well, thanks again for watching, guys. If you'd like to subscribe to Newegg TV, and you can catch more of our videos. Let's give. If you guys want to talk to these guys, because you're all on Twitter, right?
Yeah.
Let's run down Twitter. Well, actually, everyone except John's Twitter. You can figure that out.
Well, you can use the Twitch TV John Twitter.
Twitch TV John. There you go. You can follow John. So it's at Twitch TV John. Nick, how about you?
Mine is NFEN, just NFEN.
NFEN. All right, Brandon.
At Volition, VOL1TION.
VOL1TION. We'll put these down.
Yeah.
Yours?
I am APL Fisher.
APL
all
Fisher.
one word.
If you want to follow Scott.
Yep.
All right. So thanks again for watching, guys. We'll see you all next time.